All right, friends, let's do some ocean animal patterning. Sound like fun? All right, let's look at our pattern card. First, let's see if we can figure out what each of the sea creatures are, so that way we know what we're patterning. Looks like we have a crab and an octopus. We have a jellyfish. And this little guy with the spikes is a sea urchin. We have a seal and a clownfish. Remember, clownfish has the stripes, orange and white like that. We have a seahorse, and it looks like a snail and a sea star or starfish. Okay, now we have our octopus, jellyfish, seal, starfish. I'm going to take those off, and we're going to see if we can fill in what comes next. So let's look at the first line. I'm going to cover it up so we're only looking at the first line because the other lines might be distracting. Crab and octopus, crab and octopus, crab and. Remember, we can only use the two things that are in this pattern. In this example, there are two different animals. In some examples, you might see 3 or 4 or 7 in a pattern, but this one we only have these two, so you can only use one of these two images or one of these two animals or creatures in our pattern. Crab and octopus, crab and octopus, crab and. Let's see what we have. We have an octopus or we have a jellyfish. Let's try the jellyfish and see if that sounds right. Crab and octopus, crab and octopus, crab and jellyfish. Did that sound right? Do I see any jellyfishes in my pattern? No, so that can't be right. How about this? Does that look right? Crab and octopus, crab and octopus, crab and octopus. That's right. Octopus comes after the crab. Octopus comes after the crab here, so he has to come after the crab here too. All right, let's go to the next line. All right, we have jellyfish, sea urchin, jellyfish, sea urchin, jellyfish, sea urchin. Now let's see. Does the sea urchin comes next or a jellyfish? Or an octopus? Do we have an octopus in this line? No. So we're only doing jellyfish and sea urchin. So let's try and see if the sea urchin comes next. Jellyfish, sea urchin, jellyfish, sea urchin, jellyfish, sea urchin, sea urchin. Does that sound right? No. Let's try the jellyfish. Let's see if this guy fits. Jellyfish, sea urchin, jellyfish, sea urchin, jellyfish, sea urchin, jellyfish. Very good. And then sea urchin. If we had a sea urchin, we would add him here. Okay, let's go to the next line. This one's a little bit different. This pattern's a little different. It still has 2, but the pattern is just a little different because there's 2 clownfish before they go to the next part of the repeating pattern. So it's seal, clownfish, clownfish, seal, clownfish, clownfish. Then what? Is it a starfish? Do you have a starfish in our pattern? No, there's no starfish. So seals, clownfish, clownfish, seal, clownfish, clownfish. Do I do another clownfish? Seal, clownfish, clownfish, seal, clownfish, 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 Does that sound right? No, because there's only 1, 2 clownfish here, and then it comes a seal. So there's only 2 clownfish here, and then comes a seal. That's right. We do a seal again. Okay, seal, clownfish, clownfish, seal, clownfish, clownfish, seal. And then if we had 2 more clownfish, we would go clownfish, clownfish. Very good. All right, our last pattern. Looks like we have 3 in our pattern, so this might be a little trickier. We have seahorse, snail, starfish, seahorse, snail, starfish, seahorse, snail. Okay, what comes after the snail? What's that? A starfish, that's right. So let's see if we put that starfish on there. Does that sound right? Seahorse, snail, starfish, seahorse, snail, starfish, seahorse, snail, starfish. Did that sound right? I think so. Great job patterning, guys. You can do all kinds of patterning at your house. You can practice. You can do patterns with your blocks. You can do patterns with spoons and forks and straws. You can do patterns with your markers, meaning, or your crayons or pencils, colored pencils. You can color different patterns. You can make a line or a square or a circle or a box, things like that. Or you can just make a mark. You could say red, then green marker, then red marker, then green marker. Then what comes after green marker? Red marker and green marker. So you could do something like that. All right, have fun patterning. Have a great day.